UFOs. We ask the question, are we really alone?
There it is. There it is.
Scientific fact or fiction?
There's something there. Oh. Wow.
Is something out there?
There is no question that there is extraterrestrial life. Oh my God, what is this?
Unidentified flying object.
There's been another sighting of what may be a UFO.
Alien abduction.
I had been examined and an operation had taken place.
And a Kiwi mystery 15 million years old. A military cover-up.
The Department of Defense is acting like there's a cover-up.
Eyewitness account.
They were all down the side of the bed.
What is the evidence? Where is the physical evidence?
And the skeptics who say it's all just a flight of fancy. Flying saucers, visitors from outer space, UFOs, once the stuff of science fiction, but now a part of our culture. Good evening, everyone. I'm Alison Moore, and this is an Eyewitness Special. In polls taken over the past 30 years, about half the people surveyed believe UFOs are real, not imagined, and an estimated 25 million people worldwide now say they've seen a UFO. What's going on here? You be the judge. Tonight we make a few close encounters of our own with those who say they've seen and made contact with something out of this world. Ian Wishart begins our investigation with a look at some of New Zealand's best-known sightings.
This is a UFO. It fulfills all the criteria. It's unidentified, it flies, and as you can see, it's definitely an object.
A genuine close encounter, or just a television crew who's been on the turf. The Kaikoura UFO sightings have become New Zealand's most controversial and celebrated case. Apart from these strange lights filmed from on board a plane, Wellington Airport radar operators were also reporting mystery objects on their screens.
We've just heard from Wellington radar that we've got an object about a mile behind us and it's following us. Let's hope they're friendly.
It was New Year's Eve, 1978.
This is just a little bit frightening.
The Television One Network News with Dougal Stevenson.
There's been another sighting of what may be a UFO.
The TV1 devoting its entire half-hour news bulletin to the case, and Prime Minister Muldoon put the New Zealand military on alert to track any alien intruders. Explanations for the sightings and radar blips included claims that the cameraman had mistaken Venus or Jupiter for a UFO, or that he'd filmed the lights of Japanese squid boats. One interesting theory suggested the Americans were testing a new type of aircraft invisible to radar. But while it's the most controversial, it's not the only New Zealand UFO case. Eileen Moreland was the wife of an Air Force officer stationed in Blenheim. In 1959, she claims to have seen a flying saucer.
There were two figures in six-seated in it. They were dressed in silver foil sets with very, very shiny silver, and that when one moved, you could see the little points of light coming off the creases.
10 years later, in 1969, this strange circle was discovered on the Hauraki Plains near Ngāpea. The vegetation appeared burnt from the inside out, a principle used today in microwave ovens, and 3 V-shaped marks had been punched into the ground.
We examined that with a Geiger counter, also CT from outside the circle, and we found that the CT outside showed no sign of radiation, but that inside definitely showed increased radiation.
YT-based UFO investigator Colin Lambert remembers the Ngāpea Circle and firmly believes it was the landing site of an alien craft.
3 separate spots like that where 3 crews had landed, and right around that there were 3 crews, and then there was a line heading towards the south, the 3rd booster, with 2 crews, where the ship had time to taken off.
And then there's the case of the Dargaville UFO and landing circles.
Mum and Dad actually staying on fire looking from the hills.
Gillian Springer was a 13-year-old when she and her family witnessed a long cigar-shaped object fly overhead with flames shooting up the rear.
Was it
came towards the Earth, or was it flying horizontally?
Horizontally, across the treetop, and so far that it was too low in the sky to be in that state and meteorites and keep it.
With reports from other residents as well, police checked but found no trace of the crashed aircraft. Several kilometres north of Gillian's home, Brock Wills was helping his father on the family farm. A couple of days after Gillian's sighting, Brock came across 3 samples in an outlying paddock, each up to 12 metres across, but in a major purpose that somehow killed the glass within. Brock says it stayed here for 2 years afterwards.
The glass is just a completely different colour to the
Lack of a rational explanation, Brock and his father decided some kind of fungus might be responsible, although it's never reappeared. Now, Trevor, remember?
and the smell still looks for this, right?
But the strange phenomena continued. Brock Wills and his neighbour watched what they said was an army helicopter on its side, shining a searchlight down to Earth.
It's all fucking good. This would be a part of actually one of the bits. There's nothing around this technology in the world that's making a new reptile.
Which Australian aircraft that Gillian next to parents and Navy first back in October 1969 to bring the UFO? The between mysterious circles that appeared at Brock Wills' property the following day, caused by a fungus that phenomenon, especially with the 25 years. But it may be this secret sandstone that provides the most puzzling in the given UFO cases. In Burdick's and Ross, what appears to be the